Hello, good people. I'm here again. Once more, email is here. Okay, I just want to give little ideas on what I know and what I've experienced in, and what I think is better for the country, our country, America, and any other country. I've been watching this guy recently, and he been discussing trades in school, trades and coding in school, in all the schools in America. I've been watching Kwame. His name is Kwame Brown, a former NBA player. Yeah, I believe what he's saying is a good idea, and I believe in it. It will be good for our children. I'm a father. I got boys. So if you portray and coding in schools, it will help our children. Seriously, it will help our children. I work in a warehouse as a machine operator. I operate machines. I didn't learn it. I didn't go to school to learn it. I learned it on the job. But if you try to go to school to learn any of those machines or machine as a whole in the warehouse and you want to make good money, you gotta go to school for like 2 years or 3 years to get that certificate. Which of course those trades can be taught in schools. Those trades can be taught in schools. They can teach them in schools. Then our children, everybody won't run behind sports because sports is business for the people. We're not getting it. We're using all our energy, our everything, and our children getting less money. People that play sports, but we feel they are millionaires or they are something good. You see how they can just kill people? No, let me scratch that. You see how people can just die in all these big sports, and you see how they immediate them in all these sports because they are controlled by the people that own the sports. So if you land a career, you own your own business, nobody gonna control you. You run your life. Nobody should be controlled on this earth by any other person. Because if everyone is equal, we should live as it is. You saying that? All our children, 99% of our children, wants to go to school, they're targeting things, which is sports. Somebody came up from spelling bee, everybody, the whole country talking about it. Spelling bee, that little girl is not even smarter than people in my community. Real talk, in Africa, she not smarter than people in my community or talented. But they don't show them. You show one little girl on spelling bee, everybody all around the place talking. That's a disgrace to America. It is. If you out of America, and you hear things or you see things, you think this place is the greatest country on earth. Nothing wrong can go on here. It's not. That's what's suffering most of our people here. They haven't traveled. They haven't seen other culture. I'm not talking about you travel, you go stay 1 week, you go pass in some other area and go, then you know about the country. No. Travel. Go stay there 1 month in Africa and learn and see things, or more than a month in Africa and learn. There is so many things in Africa that you can stay even 2 to 3, 25, 30 years. You won't see some of them. So many fascinating things. I lived in Africa for almost 30 years. Almost 30 years. I came to America. I started seeing things because I had access to internet. I started seeing things like that. I had access to internet back home, but it's not like here where you pay less. I start seeing things, and I'm still seeing things in Africa, fascinating things that I cannot even get over or get around my head. So when everything happened in America, yeah, people say the war. Once it comes from America, it's the world. Then they condemn every other country. It's the war this, the war best, the war this, the war that. That's not right. That's not right. But anyway, let me get back to the topic on coding in schools, coding and trade in schools. Kwame been talking about this thing, yeah. It is a good idea because our children just go for sports. And when they go for sports, the people use them like their toy. When they're done using them, then they set them up or they do certain things to them. You won't see them again no more. Then they look for new setup black people to control and to let them control their own people for the common interest of money to their bosses. Why can't everybody be a boss by themselves? Put trades in schools, put coding in schools, put all the things, all the high computer stuff, put it in high school. Let the children learn them. You shouldn't come from high school. College already expensive. You shouldn't come from high school that you go pay money to college again to learn another trade, to learn this, to learn that. No, put it in high school. We got too many money in the country. We printing the money. Put the damn thing in high school. We are printing the money in America. And we can do anything to the best of our ability for our citizen that no other country can stand. But we're not doing it. We're not doing it. And the children are growing fast. And the war is running fast. But we are not putting things in the right perspective. We are not. And one other thing again, all these problems about single mother raising children, single mother doing this, single mother been doing this thing for years. And the people that set up those programs knows that these people, this program is going to deal with the black man. This program It's gonna make the woman depend on the government that she won't trust or believe in her husband or her friend or her boyfriend no more, or her partner, because she getting assistance from out there. And most of the women are not working. They're just living on these assistance. That's not right. That's not right. If you put coding in schools, you put trades in schools, children start doing things for themselves. Father won't be running away. Child support this, all the things, and half of these things will stop. Because you go to school, you learn a trade. And when you learn a trade, you start doing stuff, you're earning money for yourself. No boss in a way. No boss in a way. And what I suggest again, schools here need men as teachers, fathers as teachers. Father runs the home. Put 99% of men as teachers in schools, in everything. All the shooting of schools will stop. Majority of the schools here have females. This is the only country I see. Most of the schools here, majority of the schools here have females. And listen to how people speak within America. I'm telling you, I'm coming from a country that I got more than 16 to 18 different languages. And I speak like 3 to 4. But I speak better English than people that lives here. And English is not my first language. I speak better English than people that lives here. You know why? They are getting taught by female teachers. They speak the English. Some of them don't even speak the English. And if you speak the English, you speak like female. You don't believe that? Listen to most American how they speak. They drag everything that what female does. Every other word they drag it. Americans drag every other word. They are lazy in pronunciation because they are being taught by females, and that's why they are going out there, and that feminine behavior is in them. If you get more masculine behavior in schools, most teachers in schools, like 99% of teachers in schools be men, everybody would be good. Everybody would be good. There would be no bully in schools. Bully would be on a cover. There would be no in school shooting in schools, because men will be on the campus handling business. I never sat down on a female teacher in high school. Never. In college, I had one class, and it's an older lady, one class in college. A female taught, just a little bit, philosophy. She taught philosophy just a little bit. But besides that, all the teachers were men. And children here are not stubborn. We are stubborn in Africa. But when the teacher said this, we listen. Because you know what? Our parents, it's like our parents turn us over to the teachers. Say, take care of my child, or look after my child. So you go to school, the people raise you like the community, and the community raise you like your parents. Everybody for the good. We need teachers in schools, and we need male teachers in schools, or real male teachers in schools. I'm saying it again. We need a real male teachers in schools. Then the children will listen. Children are not listening. Their fathers not home. Their fathers not at the school. Their fathers not at the job site. Why should they be afraid? Tell me, we have a meeting in my room. Why should they be afraid? Everything you see around them is feminine. Everything around them. So that energy, they try to use that man, that masculine energy, then they put themselves in trouble. If you're around female through all your life and everything is the right of female, once you go contrary from that, you put yourself in trouble. Because everything in this country is surrounded by what? Female. They count female, then they count to children. So we need more male teachers in schools. I'm talking about fathers when I say male teachers. The application will go like this: a male married to a female, a family man, teach a school. That's what I mean. A real male teachers in high schools. That will help America. Trading and coding go back in school. That will help America. Most of the children, everybody want to go professional. Everybody want to go pro. Everybody want to make that fast $1 million. Everybody want to make fast money. So it's the fast money continue to put the country down into a draining. The country is going down. America have lost all their reputation. All. All. You in America, you won't know. Get out of America. America have lost all their reputation. They don't want just here praising yourself. They are CBS, they are SNBC, they are not all they want it. They don't want you praising yourself. But if you get out of America, no respect again, man. Education, no respect. African country beating America in education. Technology, no respect. Nah. India not taking over all that thing. The Asian country not taking over that thing. America, the only thing in America is money and strippers. Money, strippers, and rappers. That's the only thing America producing more. Money, strippers, and rappers. That's a serious thought. Because the schools are messing up. The foundation are not set. And you cannot build a good, decent house without building a solid foundation. America needs male teachers, married men, fathers. I'm talking about fathers or teacher or male teacher should be a father. Put male teachers back in the school. And I agree with Kwame about coding and what's the thing back in school. Coding and trades back in school. That's a good idea. My children go to school, they learn trade, they learn other stuff. It's not just reading and writing. Before they get out of high school, they might own their own businesses or their own shop or something, doing something for themselves through the trade they learn. That's a job opportunity. That's a job creation. If you put all these things in school, people can create job for themselves. Then the government won't stress. Don't be passing around here looking for 1,400 to give people or looking for something to give people. No. Let people learn for themselves. Let people provide for themselves. You provide the opportunity that they may be able to provide for themselves. Provide the opportunity, which is by putting coding, trade, and a father figure in high school. My people, I just came to the country. I'm originally from the country. They sent me back to they sent my ancestors then to Africa. I came back here. I'm in the country. So I have to love the country. And I have to help out with this country with solutions for this country. Because my children are born here. And my children will remain here. My children will do decent things in this country. So that why I pay attention to things. I pay attention to schools. I pay attention to my environment, my community and things. I don't get time for the big thing. It's just the little things. My local community, my housing should be right. Schooling should be right. That's it. Hospitals. Then I go to work and provide the finance. Then my children enjoy it. So government, please do something. Put male teachers, put father figures in high school, in schools as teachers. We know most of them going to the penitentiary. But the few that are here, teach them, train them, put them in school. Don't count the, okay, let's just say for example, let us not count the people in prison for any other thing. Let's just say every one of them disappear. They're not existing. Okay. So the ones that are here, we got millions of male teachers in the country. Millions of male teachers in the country. Put them in schools and start hiring the white women. Stop hiring the white women. These white women cause problems. I'm telling you, these white teachers, the white women, they will fuck the students. They will do all type of crazy things to the students. They will set them up for sickness and other things. Stop hiring white women as teachers. Women are weak-minded. Women are not physical. Education. Students need somebody physical, somebody really active, That when they say this, the teachers, the students will listen. That's what I say. Put fathers in schools. Put fathers in schools. Put fathers in schools as teachers. Everything will be right in this country. We in this country, things to pay attention to, we're not paying attention to it. Other countries running, going forward with things, while we here paying attention to things we're not supposed to pay attention to. Our major subject in this country, first thing you wake up in the morning, that's your phone. Some people don't even sleep because they don't want their phone, because the phone don't sleep so they can sleep. They don't want to sleep. That's a real thought. They want to be on the phone 24/7. You see that? We got so many things in the country, so many things to solve. We're not even touching them. But that's my little idea. And I agree with Kwame. Kwame Brown. Kwame, come on. You from Ghana? I had a cousin by the name of Kwame. Yeah, but he passed away during the war. And he was tall too. He was very tall. He was like six something, 6'10" or 11. He was tall, tall. Yeah, we need codings. We need trades. We need father figures in schools. Let us get it. I don't want to go off topic. I think let me be on to let me do this for 30 minutes here. Yeah, that's my own solution. I think we help a lot because too many females in schools. Our children running to the schools with guns. If you put a father figure in the school and two children or three children have a problem, he can solve it. If you put a female there, she's going to talk their head off, and at the end of the day, she will send them to the office or just leave them. Then that's a problem. I'm not saying they don't have some female teachers that will do stuff, but we need fathers in school. We need father figure in schools. School is messing up. These children don't even want to go to school. What they want to do, get fast money. School are nothing again for people. People just want to get rich. You know how many millionaires in the country? Some of them don't even have a GED. But that's not a bad thing though. But if you become a millionaire, then you don't have a GED. How you gonna run the money? How you gonna run the business? That's how they can go broke. That's how they can mess up. That's how they can make poor choices. You see that? That's why you see they're just killing each other. Because they never had that father foundation in them. So if they can be at the home, if fathers can be at the home, let fathers be in the schools. Let fathers be in the school, please. Please put fathers in the school. I hope you guys have fun and enjoy everything. I will come back again. That's my little idea I have for now. And I wish, or I hope I make a little bit of sense that you will grab something from. You see that? So, you guys have a good day. Be blessed. Be safe. You are blessed.